drafts all of yesterday, and Saturday I didn't do much because we went out and did like this like cool fire pit birthday thing with friends. So yeah, good times. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I have fuzzies on my nose. All right. But shenanigans, welcome in. Welcome in. I see you are here. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? How's everything going? This morning I started to do the pattern because I figured it would be a good thing to look over the pattern before I actually went live. I got this far, so I think I'll finish this. If we have time to start another one, we'll start another one. I think that's the general plan for today, as much as you can call it a plan. Hefty cat and just a small fern. Welcome in. That's boobs. That's shenanigans. Yep. I'm not even arguing. I am not arguing. So the picture here is one of Bombercraft's frogs. I have not made the frog at all yet, so I took the photo from her, from the pattern. The pattern's available on Ravelry. I don't know. I actually should check. I should check her or their Ko-fi. And let me just see if it's also available on Ko-fi for anyone who would rather not do Ravelry. That would be a good thing to look at. Bear with me 1 second. All right, Bomber. Bomber Crafts also made a little leggy bunny. So like the general body type is like the frog, but it's a cute little bunny, and I believe that one is available for $1 Canadian. But this leggy frog is free. Yes, it is also on their Ko-fi store. Just glad you didn't have to be the one to say it. Man, it'll be a frog eventually. It'll be a frog eventually. Jenny munching on leftover takeaway pizza. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, Jenny. Just getting set up. Apparently we're making boobs. I've been told, and again, I'm not arguing. Not arguing. Very, very pointy, perky. So yeah, again, this pattern was created by Bomber Crafts. It is based off of this like leggy frog pattern that's, I don't know, I don't want to say it's been like huge, but I've seen it at craft markets, and they've sold pretty well. So I actually ended up buying the pattern, and I don't like the way the eyes are made on those at all. On the other one that you have to pay for, you make the eye bumps using a bobble stitch, and I could not get the eyes to be centered on it. They looked derpy no matter what. The ones that I saw being sold looked derpy also, so it wasn't like, I think it was just a problem with using the bobble stitch, honestly. So I'm really excited to try out Bombercraft's pattern. And I warned them that I'd be working on it on stream. It is a free pattern again, and all links back to Bombercrafts because they are awesome. Yay, spiders! Welcome in! Yeah, we have to do a spider stream again soon, too. I want to do spiders. I've been doing giraffes like crazy, though. I like my giraffes a lot. Let's see. Oh, you made it into an emote! Janny, that's awesome! I saw that in your Discord. The Sheriff Pickle. That's awesome! Kit made that. Everyone. Janny's emote, I think, right? Yes. I was like in and out, and suddenly there was a Sheriff Pickle on Janny's Discord. But yeah, that's Kit's handiwork, and that's awesome. I love that he's an emote. So yeah, instead of working on the Triceratops, this is the guy that was basically done before. I think he was done except for the tail. So we just braided a tail on. So he's on my Instagram now. And then because I have problems, then I made one with the same body color, but pink accent color. It is so cute. It's so cute. And now I'm working on a blue one. And that doesn't even pick up the blue well. Usually that picks up the blue pretty. Actually, that's pretty accurate right there. So yeah, working on a blue one. So yeah, I love giraffes. I haven't collected giraffes in a while, but I have a pretty big giraffe collection. So I have to remember to keep one of these for myself because I'm really bad at making things for myself. Twitch let you upload it straight away. Normally there's a delay while they authorize it. I can't remember where the I think it was after you stream for like 60 something, 60 different 60 streams doesn't sound right, like 60 days of stream. I don't know, there was some kind of thing when you're allowed to make follower emotes, you need to log like a certain number of days and hours and stuff as a streamer, and then they allow you to upload these free follower emotes that any follower can use. And as soon as I hit that follower emote category or level, I was able to upload emotes and not have to wait to have them authorized. So the last 3 that I did, like the hat one, the frog one, and the spider one, those 3 were authorized immediately, and I was floored. I thought I would have to wait, so I didn't tell anyone I was uploading them because I thought I was going to have to wait for like 2 weeks before I could use them. But as far as I know, once you hit that level where you can upload follower emotes, if you have no previous like issues with emotes that you've uploaded, if you have no flags on your account, I think you can just upload them. I think. Could be wrong. Okay, it is 60 streams. I had 60 in my head, and it was something like it had to be 60 streams, but they had to all be on different days. Like you couldn't do 2 streams in one day. Like there was something more. So that's where I was trying to figure out what exactly the rules were. But okay, yeah, 60 streams sounds right. And then I think, as far as I know, unless someone reports you for having some kind of a bad emote, an emote that goes against terms of service, you just get to upload things and have them automatically accepted. Oh, shenanigans. Actually, while you're here, on the last stream, I showed really quick. Actually, let me see. I think it's the picture's multi-leveled, so I'm going to grab the sketch, but I have a question for you. So, you have everything auto-uploaded. Cool. Okay, that was what I experienced, but again, like I feel like I know nothing about Twitch, and things that I knew about Twitch are wrong. So, so this guy, I have him resized a little bit. I have the lines digitized and everything now. I can fix things. I can change things. My main question for you is, you said you really like the Cartoon Network kind of cartoony style. Would you like me to add kind of more edges to this guy? Because he's pretty rounded right now. So before I start coloring or anything, if you want me to add edges to him, or if you want me to do something completely different, I can do something completely different. But that was kind of the sketch that I had for your dude. So let me know. If you want me to go in a different direction, I can also. But that was the main question, because I know, like, I can generally picture the Cartoon Network style, and I know there are a few different styles within it, but usually they're a little bit more basic shapes, and some of them have more jagged edges, like Dexter's Lab. Edges would be cool, but you do what you like to do. Okay, I'll play around with it a little bit more. Yeah, I'll play around with it a little bit more. Thank you. That kind of is the direction I thought I should go with it, so that it would be in the style that you liked, but I wanted to ask. So I will do. All right. Let me get my stuff up. Do. Nicholas, welcome in. Welcome. You're easy. I won't make a bad joke there, shenanigans. I won't. But yeah, I'll play around with it a little bit more. Like a Samurai Jack kind of thing, Dexter's Lab kind of thing. But Nicholas, welcome in. Thank you for raiding in with your good self. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I think we're slowly having our snow melt away, and it was really neat. We drove an hour to the seacoast. We weren't right like on the beach or anything, but we were probably within 20 minutes of the ocean. We went to Throwback Brewery and just kind of hung out with friends for their son's birthday. And there's no snow there. It was so weird. It just, as we drove that hour of driving, just the snow got like smaller and smaller and smaller, and there's just no snow there. It's really weird. And then the whole process reversed itself when we drove back home. Just more and more snow and branches everywhere. Weekend not too bad? I'll take it. Those, but also Powerpuff Girls. That's the one I was thinking. I was like, they have sharp edges, and then I was thinking Powerpuff Girls, which is much more rounded. But some characters were, right. Okay. Alright, I will, I'll look through, probably, especially those 3 shows in particular, and I'll see what I can work up for this guy. Because I'd like him to have a little bit more personality, and some of those shapes and angles might do that. No Beard Kid, welcome in. What inspired me to start streaming? I don't know. I think the main thing was Petra Phoenix, who is amazing. Was one of the first streamers that I followed. Petra Phoenix, she's older, more my age, so it wasn't like an all little kid thing on Twitch. Not little kid, you know, cool teenage thing on Twitch.
In that case, Panda, it proves that you've picked the right name, I think, if it feels right and normal. Right, you sit down, sit down.
And she has a tiny dog. I don't have a tiny dog.
Do you? Right, sitting down then.
Anyway, Petra does these really nice fiber art streams. She's just so cozy, and I just never thought it would be a thing to do crochet on stream. So yeah, watching Petra Phoenix is what made me decide, like, I can do this. I can stream. People might want to watch crochet. Which I like to do, but it's still weird to me that other people like to do it too. So yeah, if that made any sense, that's what did it. Although probably like around 2010, like between 2010 and 2013 or so, I had been doing some art streams through different platforms. I believe I used Livestream first when I was doing sketch cards, and Picarto. I think Picarto was the other one. But this is the first time I've ever done a crochet stream. Now it's been like a year and a half. It's really weird. Frog, I thought you would... Being the newest shiny you posted on Well. These guys are done. They're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah, no, this is my newest shiny. I try to be good and finish projects, and then I find it a project that I have to make it. I have to do it. That was this project. So we started a Triceratops on Friday. I have done no more work on the Triceratops. I've done all the work on these guys, and there's a blue one I'm working on. I have problems, but I'm having fun. So it's not really a problem if I'm having fun, I hope. Oh, thank you for the follow. No Beard Kid, thank you. They're so awesome. I love them. I love them. And as I said earlier, for the longest time, I collected giraffes. I can't remember when. Probably sometime in college. I just started really liking giraffes. So I have a lot of giraffe stuff. I haven't really collected giraffes probably for about 10 years now. I don't think I've really got a new giraffe thing in about 10 years. And I have started to collect spider things instead over the past like 2 years. So not a total pivot, but I took a break on giraffes, I guess. But these are really stinking cute. I love them. So we will be making some on stream, but the other reason I wasn't going to do the giraffes on stream is it is a paid pattern, and I have been trying to do more free patterns. They work up pretty quickly. The assembly isn't too bad. It was a little annoying to figure out the assembly on the legs the first time I did it, but after that first time, it's pretty easy now. Now that I know what I'm aiming for. Problems, but they are good problems. Yes, that's what I thought. I have problems, but they're good problems. They make me happy. Your wife and daughter got a real kick out of your stream yesterday, Janny. Nice! Yeah, my daughter is usually in and out during Janny's streams. And it is just a genuine good time. Which, speaking of streaming, let's do some shout outs before I completely forget. And as most of you probably already know by now, every time I mention Janny's streams, I mention the redeem that you can have him sing any song in his song list as Kermit the Frog. So that's what it was, and it was amazing. That is not Janny's regular singing voice. If you have never seen Janny stream before, that's not his regular singing voice, I promise. Yeah, he has some gorgeous pieces in there. Beautiful songs. And while I'm doing this, also a shout out for Shanigans, who does really cool woodworking.
This is why.
And is gearing up for this year's market season, just like I am.
Oh, I'm gonna tell her you admitted that.
Janny is a good egg, no argument. Steamatan, welcome in. I'm having more and more trouble with these clips. All right, let me see if I can refresh. All right, last stream that it froze on me like that, the next bunch of clips after that freezing wouldn't play sound. So I apologize if I keep doing the shout outs and the sound is gone from the clips. I hope it's okay. But Dematan, welcome in. You can be our guinea pig, Dematan. Let's see, I hope you have sound on your clip, but Dematan is also an amazing streamer, a good cozy place, and another good egg.
Should have probably worn some sunflower safety glasses. Is the arrow embedded? The arrow is not embedded in the wall, although...
You need to write new songs. It's been so long. I mean, I'm all for that. Definitely, I'd love to hear new songs too. I love your songs. I'm not tired of them, I will tell you that. I would listen to those forever. I'm really looking forward to you releasing the album, because then I can just listen to My Happy Place forever. And I want that. But yeah, I'd love to see what you make too, if you start writing some new songs too. Don't know about good egg? Janny is a spicy pickle. That is also true. Those can be true together. That is, yeah. Those can both be true. They can simultaneously coexist as truth. You need to sort out your clips. Did the sound work on that? I hope. I hope. I don't know what's going on with the Sidekick app that I use. Kegs. It is Justin Hawkins of the Darkness's regular singing voice. The what? I don't know who that is. I'm really bad with musicians, actors, all that stuff, but... Oh, I should probably start to put some eyeballs on these guys. So I think the sizing is going to work out to these 14mm eyeballs. Sorry, I'm really crinkly. Really crinkly. Okay. 2, 3. Should be in here. Weird boobs. Now, I told you it would get weird. I told you. I warned you. Hey, Astrid! How's it going? How are the things? Are you settled back in and like unwinding from the long weekend, the long amazing weekend of seals and fiber arts? Boob tube. It is now, yes. That's exactly what it is now. You are not wrong. At all. 2, 3, 4. That right? Do I need to move that over one? I think that was right though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. You're good. You got today off to rest and sort things out. Nice. So, how much yarn did you buy? I saw the photos in the Discord, which we can go to in a little bit. But I noticed all the yarn in the photos were sitting on racks. So, what did you buy? What yarn did you get? Ta-da! There we go. All right, what color cheeks should he have? This is like a blush pink. It's a little like washed out under this camera. I have like a baby blue for little blush edges on his cheeks. I have a baby blue. I have like a grayed lavender purple. What else would look good? I've got the plum, the kind of plummy color that is devil duck. That would be a little dark, but might not be too bad. That might work. What do you think? We can do a light purple. We can do, yeah, the purple is probably similar to this. The purple for the cheeks would be about like this. The blue's like a baby blue, and then this is like a plummy color. Doop doop. And for anyone who has recently popped in, this is the Leggy Frog pattern that Bomber Crafts wrote and has released for free. It is on their Ko-fi store for free, and it is also on Ravelry as a download. It might be other places too. I don't know what other platforms they release patterns through. I don't know if they use Ribbler. Possible. But in the pattern command, thank you, Janny. In the pattern command, I do have a link to Bomber's Twitch page because Bomber is an awesome fiber art streamer, does a lot of really cool crochet, does make their own designs. So yeah, if you go to their Twitch page, give a follow because they're amazing. And it might also point you around to some other places that you can access their patterns. So thank you, Janny, for putting that in there. Yeah, let's do lavender. We will do lavender. Crap, now I have that clip stuck in my head, Janny. There it is. Did someone say frogs? No? Wrong stream, Rain. Don't know what you're talking about. Free pattern, Rain. Free pattern. God, these are so fuzzy. These are so fuzzy. So we'll see how quickly this works up. If it works up quickly, you guys can tell me what color frog to make next. Because I would like to make a bunch of these for the market. Yeah, see how they go. All right, where do we want to put the little cheekies? You may already have the pattern. Okay, I could not remember if you were in earlier when I had linked the pattern in previous streams. But clearly, I knew if you were in stream when I was doing that, you would definitely have the pattern. I knew it. Have you made any yet? There, so that's kind of the purple. We'll do that. Good time zone. You woke up 20 minutes ago. You slept for 13 hours. Woof. You must have needed that sleep. You need the leggy frog. Free pattern. Go get it, Astrid. Oh, speaking of making more leggy frogs, oh, sis, thank you for resubscribing. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome in also. How was your weekend? How are the things? There we go. Little frog cheek. Buzz everywhere. Hello there. Hi, welcome in. Thank you. Rain, you were working on actual commissions. You haven't had time yet. I put it over there. I finished up a hat that was commissioned by a local person. And it's pretty nice. It feels nice. I used premium content yarn, so it's all alpaca and Peruvian wool and silk and mohair. But it's a very basic shape, so it doesn't look impressive, honestly. But that's what they wanted. They wanted this very basic shape, and they wanted a very loose fit so that it didn't like press down on their hair. So I have to meet her this week and just make sure everything's working the way she wants. Busy weekend on this side of the pond and time to relax again. Good. The relaxing time is very important. Very important. Oh, and Astrid, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. 3 months. Thank you. What else? I was saying something, and then I saw the alert from Osis. What was I saying? I was saying something. I think it was something about frogs. This pattern. Oh, it was, I have finally just given in and I placed an order that will be shipped to me, which I never pay for shipping. But used Michael's Sweet Snuggles chenille yarn because I cannot find, like, Hobby is always sold out of the colors that I want. So yeah, I'm just going through the Michael's Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles yarn. And it's still not available in the store. It still just keeps getting bought up from the store. So I just ordered $50 worth of yarn so that I could get free shipping. So yeah, I got 4 colors, I think, of Sweet Snuggles, which is the chenille yarn. And I want to use it to make some of these guys. I want to use it to make at least like one of the chicken nuggets that I do. And then I want to mess around a little bit and see what else I can make. But I'm really excited about that because I really haven't had a chance to work with it before. So I've wanted it for a while. And then I think to make the $50 for the free shipping, I also got like 2 colors of just Red Heart Super Saver that I'm out of and I need to replenish. And a cotton yarn that I needed for the catnip mice that I do. So I kind of rounded it out. Oh, and a treat. I get a treat. Thank you. Thank you for my treats. We are doing these again today. I have not had these in a while. And I need to use them before they get like stale or something bad happens. Like the cat eats them. I keep them away from the cat. Just no chocolate for the cat. Just saying. Thank you for my treat. Thank you. Hefty cat. That's what it is. That's totally what it is. Yep. Aww. I wore one of my other Jurassic Park shirts because these are very possibly the frogs for the amphibian DNA that they used to round out their dinosaurs at the Isla Nublar facility. So I figured that was a good excuse to wear another Jurassic Park shirt. So I did. Don't let the cat get to them. No, I won't. But even if it wasn't harmful for cats, I don't want her touching my chocolate. No. But she has got to chocolate before, and she will just chew on it. She doesn't eat it. Like, none of it's missing. She just chews on it, so there are teeth marks all over it. And she basically just makes it inedible to humans. I think she's pretty mean. She's pretty mean. Oh, Osius, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. Rain, you got a sub. Thank you. Thank you so much. Aw. Also, Rain, someone commissioned a spider with his newborn son's name embroidered on the butt. So I did that, but then his wife saw the butthole cats, and of course wanted a color I already sold, so you had to start that instead. Yep, it's always one that you don't have on hand. You're like, hey, look, I have all of these options. They're like, I want that one. The only one you don't have, that is the one I want. That is how it goes. Astrid, you've been here for so long now. You finally have the free funds. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Cat is diet supplement. Yeah, right? Cat's making sure that I don't have anything that might be bad for me. I'm sure she's just looking out for me. Such a bad cat. Oh, and Osis, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub for Blazing Kitty. Thank you so much. Yay, sub goal. Oh, we did. Thank you. Osis, thank you. And Astrid, thank you. Thank you. There was a goal to be met. It's not like a personal challenge, I promise. I promise. It's just a goal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So much. Thank you. And Gixie? I remember your name. It's been a bit. I remember your name. Gixie, is that how let me know how to say your name, please. I don't want to mess it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Arame, hello, welcome in. Panda Monkey, Shuckle, welcome in, everyone. We are working on this little dude, this little frog dude. It is a free pattern that was designed by fellow streamer Bomber Crafts. So I both recommend you grab the free pattern, which is on Ravelry and their Ko-fi store. Which... there's Bomber's Ko-fi store, and you can get the little froggy pattern for free. Even though it's a store, it's free for the pattern. There are other patterns that are paid patterns, but this guy's free. Ooh, there's my pattern. And yeah, while you're over at Bombercraft stream, definitely leave a follow because they are amazing. And they have amazing pets, and they're getting a new little baby dog. I'm so jealous. So jealous. You made a Froggo hat, so you want to make this now. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking around before stream. I know I made one of those frogs from one of the paid patterns, the ones where they use a bobble stitch for the eyes, and then the eyes just look like weird and bubbly. So I really like Bombercraft's design a lot better, honestly, and it's free, and Bomber's awesome, so, you know, it's all good, it's all amazing. How is everyone doing today? Very riveting content today. Oh, and a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. You save the pattern, you need a leggy froggy friend. Yes, so for now I'm making it in Bernat Velvet yarn. And we'll have to see what happens when I get my Sweet Snuggles chenille yarn. It's supposed to arrive today, actually. I should check the tracking information again. I just ordered it. I think I ordered it on Saturday morning before we left. And it's like getting speed shipped to me, apparently, if it's actually showing up today. So I'll have to double check on that. And see if I have to lay traps for the mailman. As you do. Janny's in the doghouse. What'd you do, Janny? Janny, what happened? Jixie. Okay, Jixie. You usually want... Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the lurk. Thank you. I almost got the name. I remembered part of it. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I am a super lurker myself. I do a lot of lurking in people's streams. So, thank you for the lurk. You made it up. Panda Monkey, you made up in your head how to make the hat. Oh, so you freehanded the frog hat as you went? I need to do more of that stuff. I'm really amazed at the people who can do it, and I need to do more of it. Instead, I just find patterns that I like, and I just like make 1,000 of that pattern, and then I get obsessed with a new pattern. Oh yeah, Tuesday, that hobby like not discount, but yeah, the event Tuesday. Okay. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Arame. Waves rolled up newspaper. Yay, followed and saved. Thank you, Blazin' Kitty. Yeah, Bomber Crafts. I believe it's been a bit since they've streamed because I know that they were working on a degree, a university degree. So, there's been a lot going on. But they are around, and I'm pretty sure they intend to do more streaming again, too. So, absolutely follow so you're all set for when they start streaming more. You forgot to arrange anything with the kids for Mother's Day yesterday. Yeah, no, Mother's Day for me here is basically like my husband and daughter will give me like a bag of fun-sized Snickers and like a pat on the back. That's Mother's Day. Although Mother's Day this year should be, as long as I'm accepted, I should find out in like 4 days, 4 or 5 days, I should find out if I'm accepted to the Mother's Day market. And that's a 2-day weekend event now. I think it's May 13th and 14th, or 14th and 15th, whatever Saturday, Sunday is. So that'll be my Mother's Day this year. Panda Monkey, the eyes look awful. On the other paid version of the Leggy Frog? Because I will agree there. The paid version of the Leggy Frog, where you do like a bobble stitch for the eyes, they're like, it's like mutant eyes. So yeah, I like this a lot better for the eyes. For the frog. Sorry, things keep moving just a little bit. I love making them up, but I forget to write down how to remake them. I usually, when I do freehand things, which was hats for a while, I was doing a lot of super bulky hats. But I'll make the first one and kind of write down like little notes, but not usually many notes. And then the second time I make it, I like copy what I did and then I write everything down, but I never write things down the first time. I think usually because I'll try something and then I'll rip it out and I'll try something else and I'll rip it out. So if I was writing things, I'd be like, erase, and then write it down again. And there's no problem with that. Just, I don't know. It just feels like extra work for me. So I don't do it. All right, let me catch up and then I need to count and see when I'm going to be in trouble with making too many rows. So I should be at the arms soon, right? Oh, the arm's going later. Gotcha. Got it. Okay, so for Bombercraft's frog, they're sewing in the limbs afterwards. Bet you I could do the... I'll play around with that. Because if I could avoid sewing in the limbs, this would be the perfect pattern. Although the limbs are so simple on this, there's not a lot of sewing, like the assembly is very minimal on this, so it's not bad. But definitely the legs. I'll try to count out the legs and just crochet them right in as I go. So yeah, what I said about catching up. Blazin' Kitty give you something to work on while still recovering from surgery. Yeah, do you have like a pile of projects you can work on? That's what I would do. If I was just like sitting forever recovering, I'd be making all the things, which is kind of what I do now, I guess. So I'd make all the things. They're only 12 and 9, so it's very much on you. It's best to download the app, then you won't forget it tomorrow. Oh, you need the app for bingo for hobby. Okay. I'll look into it. I don't know. I hate downloading apps on my phone. But I'll look into it because I like free things and discounts. Yours is May 14th here in the USA. Okay, so that would be the Sunday, so the Saturday is the 13th. Gotcha. Blaze and Kitty, your 9-year anniversary being together with Babe. Oh, nice. Congratulations. And your bestie's birthday this year. They met on your oh, the eyes on your hat, they look in opposite directions. That sounds cute though. Like that's a cute amount of derp if the eyes are looking in opposite directions. And Sammy B's welcome in. Cute frog in pink. Thank you. It is a free pattern designed by Bomber Crafts, who is an awesome streamer on Twitch. So if you type in the pattern command, just !pattern, then you can grab the free pattern too. And absolutely follow Bomber Crafts if you are not already. Follow them. They're not streaming as much right now because they're working on a university degree, but they'll be back, and they are amazing. Just blame it on constant vigilance. Right. You like the eyes on this frog better too? Yeah. I do. Yeah, Bomber did a good job. Really good job. Blaze and Kitty, you have your yarn bag upstairs with you in your room. You've been working on things you need to finish or start at least. That actually would be a good excuse to finish a bunch of stuff. Because if you don't want to like go and get new yarn and all that stuff, you just get the project you need to finish, get the yarn you need to use, and you do the thing. That might make me actually finish things. All the unfinished things I'm looking at right now. It's a quirky derp. I like it then. Can anyone send me motivation to start making my first cardigan? Whew. Well, if you have some leftover motivation, send some to me, because I would like to make a cardigan for me. I have collected the patterns. I have it kind of narrowed down to like a few that I might almost definitely make, but I haven't started yet. All right, so now we're doing that. 6 through 17. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 2 more rounds. And then we're at the butt. That's what you've been aiming at to finish the unfinished work. We got this. Panda Monkey, you're new to crochet. You mostly just wing it. I think I've become too complacent with patterns, because when you're just following a pattern, I always do tweak the pattern a little bit. So, you know, I'm thinking about the pattern. My brain's kind of engaged. But yeah, for the most part, I can just kind of follow the pattern, shut my brain off, watch a movie. And when you're freehanding it, then you're like 110% engaged in the game. Planning and frogging and planning and trying new things. I need to do that more. You always tweak them as well, with either 1 or more stitches or less. Yeah, even if it's just like the smallest little tweak, like if I just change slightly like where the increase is or something, I almost always change every single pattern I get my hands on. Which makes me feel silly when I've bought a pattern. If I've put money down on the pattern and I'm still like, no, but I could do this instead. My way's better. What can I say? When I might have sold one of the drafts already. It's been a while. Well, one of my old friends from New York, his wife messaged me, and they have a really cute little daughter. So we'll have to see. Never fails, just like the bunny you're working on now. Somehow it only needs 30 stitches, but magically ends up with 32 somehow. I had to redo one of the eyes on this guy because you're supposed to do like a magic circle and put 6 in the magic circle, you know, the usual. I think I did 7 in the magic circle, and I could not figure out where I had messed up. So I just had to undo the whole eye and start over. But yeah, I do that too, for sure. And once in a while, you can just kind of flub it and like decrease it or skip over something, and it's okay. Nobody knows. But sometimes you have to undo it, and it's a pain. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That was 17. All right. So we are starting to do a decrease. Two, three, 5, and 6. I really do wish I'd been able to find that leggy frog that I made. It's like it's either here, like literally under a mountain of yarn. And I looked under the mountain of yarn, but it could be in there somewhere. But I tried to look through my stash of all my amigurumi that I have out in the other room. They're all priced and they're ready to sell. I don't think I priced that little frog, so I don't think he's out there. I don't know where else he could be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I wanted to get my hands on it so that I could show you like the comparison. Sprinkle Kit, hey! Hey! Sprinkle Kit, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I try to let everyone know I'm always a little bit behind on stream. On the chat. But welcome in. I hope you had a good weekend. Now, unfortunately, as it does become busier in here, which is amazing, and I have a lot of fun, but as it becomes busier, I'm struggling to keep up with chat sometimes. So I try not to apologize nonstop for it, I promise. But I'm trying. Shuckle Lurk making breakfast is calling your name. By that you mean your 3.5-year-old is screaming that he's starving. Of course he is. He's suffering. He's suffering, Shuckle. Quickly. You're nervous the day of the intermediate exam is getting closer. That's Thursday, right? I think you said Thursday. You got this. You've been putting a lot of work into studying. You've got this. And Frog. Listen, Kitty, self-note to anyone thinking of going to get dentures in the future. Make sure you have chapstick on hand. Your lips are chapped. Oh. I wouldn't have thought of that. Huh. I had like braces and retainers and stuff when I was like a kid and a teenager. I don't remember if I'd really chapped lips from that stuff too. I don't know. 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3. Rain, same issue here. Yes, it's on Thursday. Yeah, you've been putting a lot of work into this, so you are well prepared. You've got this. You do. You could do a 3-second slow mode for chat if needed. I tried it once, and I think I tried it on a slow chat day, so it didn't do much anyway. I might need to try something like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Like, for the most part, I get caught up and I kind of do a little bit of apologizing. 4, 5. But yeah, no, I've been in those streams before as, you know, in chat as a watcher where the streamer is consistently like 5 minutes behind chat. And I know how frustrating it is that you can't actually have a conversation with them when it's like that because they're responding to things that happened like so long ago, you know, so I don't want that to happen here either. So, working on it. Working on it. Good thing you lurk a lot. Rain, you're currently waiting for new ones. Oh, your old ones are 7 years old. Hope you get the new ones. Why are exams always so artificially stressful on exam days? Everything would be much more relaxed if it weren't for the time pressure. Agree, yes, absolutely. And Sammy Bees, thank you for the lurk. Get some good food in you. All right, man. I need to stop taking pauses when I'm doing a decrease thing because I cannot count these stupid stitches. All right, that's a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on a decrease again. You're trying to understand the place of delivery. They're two basic options, but then the law comes and says, ha ha ha, there is more. Oh. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Yep, something didn't go right. Oh, repeat until out of stitches may not end up a perfect repeat. Oh, okay. All right. I'm okay with that then. As long as I know I didn't mess up somewhere. It's always highly likely. Getting your final set. This one's getting his last set after the intermediate ones. You've intermediate ones since having surgery on Friday. You go in Wednesday to make sure they're sitting right and if they need to be adjusted. I never thought about that before. That makes a lot of sense though. That they'd have to have, like, not trial ones, but yeah, like make a set, see how it works, see how everything's sitting. I never thought about that before. All right, so we put the eyes in already back there. Actually, let me also start too. Oops. Would be smart to do that, right? Let me start to stuff the eyeballs a little bit here so I don't have to do this later. Well, I think I'll keep the stuffing fairly kind of soft and loose inside. And then he'll be squishy and huggable. Squishy and huggable. Nice. Ah, this is going to be so cute. I'm excited. I'm excited. I thought I'd be making these frogs a little bit earlier because I think, was it a week and a half ago that Bomber released this? It's been at least a week. I think it's been out for like a week and a half, I think. And I meant to pounce on it immediately. And then I started trying other things because I found patterns. All right, we got 2, 3, and 4. Father wants to get the implant dentures. Do you know anything about those? Not as like a big set. Like I know very little about like a tooth implant, like a single tooth that gets planted, not planted, that gets, surgically implanted. One of the podcasts that I like to listen to, they don't release much anymore. It is, what's it called? Out of the Burbs? Something. It's a fiction paranormal podcast, and they really started as like kind of an anthology thing, and then they did what frustrates me, and they just started tying everything together, and now it's like this big jumble. Anyway, Ghosts in the Burbs. That's what it is. Ghosts in the Burbs. So anyway, her last story released last week, and it was about cadaver bone used for dental implants, and that was really interesting. Oh, hereditary tooth rot sucks. Oof. I'm sorry. Yeah, except for, like, supposedly I have a small mouth, so I actually don't have a full set of adult teeth because they pulled some adult teeth so that all my teeth would fit in my mouth. And the spacing of my teeth. Otherwise, I seem to have like pretty strong teeth. Like I really don't get cavities. But yeah, meanwhile, like my husband takes perfect care of his teeth and gets cavities like crazy. So it really sucks when there's just genetic stuff at work there that no matter what you do, it feels like your body's working against you. Arame, the one option is if it is a movable object, the place of delivery is where the delivery starts. The second option is the object is immovable, delivery is where the object is. And this determines, among other things, whether a supply is taxable in the country. Interesting. My gosh, yeah, I'd go nuts if I had to study like the ins and outs of all these legal issues. That would drive me nuts. You don't have green chenille, you might make a tiny froggy. Ooh, that'd be good too. Yeah, I'm using the velvet yarn, and I will have chenille yarn coming hopefully by the end of today. That would be awesome. I need to check the tracking information again. 2. I think that's 3. Sassy Charlene, potatoes and frogs, both my people. Welcome in. How are you doing, Sassy? This frog is designed, and it's a free pattern by Bomber Crafts, who is an awesome Twitch streamer. So I'm trying to do as many like shout outs to Bomber Crafts as possible, because they deserve all of the love. I think that was the decrease. Holy crap, man. I cannot count these stupid things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is a decrease, so that was 1. Let me get around to the stitch marker, and I'm going to check chat again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, something is off about my stitch count. I'll have to make this off stream sometime and actually write down the stitch count on these things. Because I don't think it's a huge deal right now, especially since it's the correct shape. It looks like it's the correct length and everything. So I'm not worried right now, but I'll have to check this out later. And I know it's my problem. It's definitely not Bomber. It's definitely me, because I'm like looking up, looking down, losing count. Let's see. Kids take all the calcium or genetic stuff, or like in your case, all of them, plus drug usage in your past led you to where you're at now. Yeah, I was pretty lucky having my kiddo. Like, I know there's so many things that can happen through pregnancy, during pregnancy, after pregnancy, so many things that stay with you because you were a pregnant human, making a new human. So I know I got off pretty lucky on that. Panda Monkey, you got some new green yarn for a car boot. Oh, from a car boot. Oh, so you, like a trunk sale kind of thing? You're going to make froggy this week, I think. Nice! I want to see all the frogs. And I should be getting some green chenille yarn when my chenille yarn arrives, so I can make some little green froggies too, because I don't have any really nice green. Yeah, I don't really have any nice green in the velvet yarn that I have. Your bones are too small for the screw and implants, so you had to get removable dentures instead. Oh. Blazing Kitty, you're going to lurk now and try to get these out and do a saltwater rinse. You shall return if you're not in too much pain afterwards. All right. Good luck, Blazing Kitty. I hope you have a nice, smooth day today with no pain. No pain would be very good. Sassy, you were in the ER until 4 a.m. You were dehydrated. Oh, Sassy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So they released you again? You're back home? I'm sorry. That's a bad night. I'm really sorry about that. Rain, I vote for frog. Or maybe frog. That sounds like a good use for green yarn. Yeah. Rain, you found a random light brown safety eye on the floor. You've not used those since last year. Once in a while, I have a safety eye pop up in that mess of yarn right over there. There's just a giant mess of yarn. And once in a while, safety eyes will surface over there too. It's a little strange. Oops, nope, I want to do 3. Car boot sale. Oh, like a garage sale. Okay, so it's not literally like out of the trunk of a car, but kind of like a, yeah, garage sale, yard sale, tag sale is another name for them. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to jump on it more when people post on Facebook of like, oh, I'm getting rid of this yarn. It's like, you know, giant mess of yarn for like $5. I need to jump on that. It's probably good that I don't, but I'm always kicking myself that I'm like an hour too late and someone already got it. Sassy, it's because you had a bad stomach bug. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and some other illnesses. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you over the other illnesses and it's just kind of the lingering dehydration now? Because, I mean, that's no fun either, but I hope you get better soon. I'm so sorry. Green yarn equals zombie chicken. I know, I really wanted a nice green. Like, the best green that I can really find in this yarn is like this, which is kind of like a pine winter greeny kind of thing. And it's just a little dark for a zombie duck, but I want to make a zombie duck. And if I could find green yarn that was just a little bit lighter than this, it would work. I'm tempted to try this. Should I try this? Do you think this would work for a zombie duck? I do want to make a zombie duck. It has been right in my brain. Cause yeah, we've got Duckula, who still needs a cape or something. I think he needs a cape. Maybe. When I was originally thinking about it, I was on the fence. I'm like, maybe it could work, and I'd look at it longer, and I'm like, no, it's too dark. It won't look right. Blazing Kitty, your surgery went well? You're in a bunch of pain, but expected. You're okay other than the pain. Oh, I hope the pain goes soon. Or that you have really good painkillers. Just a small fern, you're using Bernat Brights. Bright green for a Demon Slayer inspired blanket for a friend. You keep finding weird black splotches. Weird black splotches on the yarn? That's strange. Oh, you still have the stomach bug and the other issues. Oh, man, Sassy, I'm so sorry. Since you were just at the ER, were they able to give you either medication or advice or anything? Or did they just treat the dehydration and say, bye? Man, I hope you get out of that mess soon. I hope that you heal up really soon. I'm sorry. Zombie murder duck for Halloween. That sounds great. I want to do it. I need the right yarn for it, and I want to do it. You discovered there are special regulations for deliveries on ships, airplanes, or railroads. And of electricity, gas, heat, and cold. Excellent! More, like, strange exceptions. That's what we like. More things to memorize. I think you're right on it being too dark. Yeah, like I said, I'll kind of look at it. I'm like, it might work. You know, it might be okay. And then I'll look at it longer, and I'm like, no. I don't know. I'm getting, I think I'm getting 2 different kinds of green from that Michael's order. Let me just double check. Because the yarn is going to be a little bit thicker. It's going to be bulkier than this velvet yarn. So if I made a zombie duck with that yarn, it will be larger than these guys. But, I might do it anyway, just so I can do it. Just so I can make a zombie duck. All right, orders. All right, I've got, I guess the other one's a little bit more kind of a turquoisey sea green. But yeah, the one green would probably work for the zombie. But I'll have to look in on that again and see when it's actually getting delivered. Just Tylenol 3 and 600 milligrams ibuprofen. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sassy, they gave you meds? Anyway, let's talk about these frogs. I love them. I think I love them too. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I am planning on using the chenille yarn when it comes in. Oh, well, I was on the site. I should have checked to see when the shipment was coming in. Or when the delivery was. I'm hoping it's today. Let me look again. Because I'm impatient and I want to know things. Alright, Michael's order has shipped. Tracking information. Rain, you need to make one of these soft squishy frogs to join the 30 plus frog plushies on your bed. Definitely sounds like you need one more. Yes. Yes. Nope. Yarn is not arriving today. I don't know when it will arrive. Oh well. I can wait. I just got a little excited when I thought it was today. But I definitely don't need it today. I have giraffes to make. Come on. Giraffes. What is the smallest creation that you made? I don't know. I've never done micro crochet. Like River Stitch will do micro crochet and like really, like she did little octopus earrings that are like tiny, tiny, tiny. I don't know. I guess like the mini pigs, and they're probably about like that big, and they're very basic, super basic. I think that's the smallest I've made. I have not tried micro crochet. See, Arame, you don't have to memorize it. You can look it up in your legal text. Ah, but you must first understand what it says. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad. But yeah, I get you. You have to understand what it says, and then you can use your resources during the test. Gotcha. Oh, and what is the biggest creation you made? Probably either the giant spider or like a large unicorn. Made with this velvet yarn for a friend's daughter. I think the only way I could really show you how big that unicorn is to show you a picture of the friend's daughter with the unicorn, and I don't have like a thing where like her face is blurred out, so I probably shouldn't show that. You know, nothing wrong with it, just a kid that's not mine being put up on the internet. It's probably not good. So I won't do it. But yeah, that was really nice. That turned out really great. Yeah, the spider's probably a comparable size to that pink unicorn. Let's see. You too hopped the way of the frog. Oh, look at the froggy dude. I love your frog emote, Sassy. That's a cute frog emote. You're obsessed with anything green and frogs. Really, Rain? Really? That's a surprise. I'd never heard anything like that from you before. Can't wait to try one out. Yes, yes. It's nicely written. There are no stitch counts at the end of each row. But that wouldn't be a problem if I was actually paying attention to what I was doing. But since I'm like looking up and down, I keep losing count on the decreases, since it's much harder to read these stitches than it is, you know, like regular yarn. Corn Mussels, welcome in! Spider patterns, thank you, Corn Mussels. Anyone who hasn't tried my spider patterns, not mine. Like, asterisk, not mine. My favorite spider patterns that I did not write either of them. There they are in chat. Go make spiders. Go forth and make more spiders. And then show me the spiders because I want to see them. I had a spider buddy yesterday. There's this little grass spider who was like this big, like the very tip here, just like hanging out on my wall. It was very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, and a hydrate. I will do a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I got some of my favorite tea today, so I'm very happy about that. And most micro you've done is the butthole cats. They are around 4 inches tall. Yeah, I will do micro sometime. Thank you for the hydrate. I should know enough not to have to look all the time. Oh, you'll only have 60 minutes per subject. Gotcha. Well, you're doing a lot of prep work. Like, yeah. You've got this. You do. You still need to get around to making it? The spider? Yes, please do. Which one were you going to do? Corn mussels. And were you going to use crazy yarn to do it with? Rain, on Wednesday you'll make the rainbow spood. It will be the same size as the camo spood. I still need to make some more bulky yarn spiders. Let's see. All right, so before I close anything up, reading ahead like a good person, looks like you sew the legs on before you sew up the bottom. Gotcha. All right. So that's it for the frog body. So he's this big, but this is the velvet yarn. So if I'm using chenille yarn, or definitely if I'm using blanket yarn, it will be much bigger. And what did Bomber use? I think Baby Snuggle by Hobby is what Bomber used. So yeah, judging from the size of the hand, the green frog in Bomber's picture is a little bigger, and that's the Hobby Baby Snuggle yarn. Hiccup. Sorry. Corn mussels make the baby spood. You think you're gonna do a speckled black with black faux fur detailing. Yes, yes. I want to see that so badly. Oh, you got loud advertising. Sorry, Arame. A gothic spood. Do it. Blaze and Kitty, you're happy? No pain with them being out. Good. Good. I'm so glad. Good. I hope that continues through the day. Naughty Ferret, welcome in. Alright, I think I'm at a spot where I can just cut this, leave a long tail for sewing, and we'll do some little leggies. And when I see how everything is assembled, next time I make this, I probably will just do the arms and the legs as I'm doing the body, which is how the paid version with like the weird eyes, that's how that one's done. I do remember that from making it. That, like, you know, you make the body, you're making it from the top down. So you like work to here, and then you like chain out for the arm, you do the fingers, and then you single crochet back to the body, and then you continue working the body. So I'll probably do that for my next frog. If I make them separately, as written in the pattern, it'll help me decide where the placement will be for when I do work them right into the body next time. Small Fern, you got an ad with bumping rap music, and you weren't looking at the screen. It started and you were confused for a second. Sorry. I wish we were able to kind of like dictate what kind of ads we got. Because there are some ads that are a strange choice for makers and crafting. Frog, you're lurking before your doctor's appointment. Well, thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a good appointment that's fast and easy. That emote is basically me when I see a frog or a moth. Oh, I love little moths. Little moths. Fee sometimes just busts a rhyme while crocheting. Yeah, I do, all the time. Very loud, too. Yes. Why, actually, always car advertising. You don't even have a driver's license. I think I've said for me it's usually... No, I'm not getting pizza ads anymore. What am I getting? I don't know. I usually zone out, unless it's like a screaming loud ad. When the streamer, you know, switches over to an ad, I just zone out so much I can't remember what they are half the time anymore. Oh, I get a lot of Red Bull ads. I am sick of Red Bull ads. I don't drink Red Bull. It would probably kill me to drink a Red Bull. You love moths, especially chunky ones. Yes. Yes. Now I have to put them back in now that you're done with the saltwater rinse. That's the part that will hurt. Oh, yeah, I hope you have a nice, easy day with minimal hurting. No hurting would be great. But yeah, I hope everything becomes much more comfortable quickly for you, Blazing Kitty. You love Mothman! Yay, Mothman! Yeah, I'm very interested in like the whole Mothman lore. It's weird. It's very weird. Don't be sorry, it was very funny. Give us all the yarn ads. I've never seen a single yarn ad. That's all they should be giving me, and then I would be pouring my money into their advertising. Make it smart. Imagine if we did. The dream. I get inappropriate ads a lot, even when watching a family-friendly stream. Really? Like, like not family-friendly ads. I don't think I've ever gotten any. I don't think I've ever gotten any ads that are edgy or not appropriate. Alrighty. Let's see. Limbs. We chain 12 and we work the fingies. You're happy with your ads? You mostly get ads for your favorite perfume brand, Paco Rabanne. Ah, I've never gotten those on Twitch. I know Twitch isn't crazy strict about terms of service, or about like as long as you mark your stuff as like 18 plus. But that's really weird. I've never ever had a condom ad on Twitch. I don't know, man. Anti-family ads, exactly. That's true. Astrid, oh, no worries. Trying to set up a TV, but it won't find half the channels. Technology, man. Very helpful. Not helpful at all. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12. 2, 3. Right, slip stitch. Come on. Actually, bet you that's what that means there. 2, 3. Check chat again in 1 second. It is not fun to find these back bumps in velvet yarn. Don't like it. Don't like it, velvet yarn. 1, 2, 3. All right. Slip stitch to the main chain and slip stitch down the back bumps of the chain. Never had a condom ad. Yeah, never. Never ever. Astrid, you hate technology sometimes. Hard agree. Yes. Bessie, you're tired of them as I don't need them. Right. My brother came home. I go cuddle him. Go cuddle. Go cuddle. Brother cuddles. I cannot remember I can't remember any time actually when Twitch showed me an ad that was actually something that was relevant to me in any way. My goodness, I don't like doing this with this yarn at all. I don't think I've ever had to find the back bumps of a chain in velvet yarn before. It is crazy making. I'm just kind of guessing and hoping. And if I mess up too many times, I'm just going to pull out the fuzz and it will look bad. Condom balloon animal game? Oh my good God. Come on, Jane. Come on, Jane. You butthead. I know you're there. Right there. And velvet is just so slippery that... Damn it. I'm just pulling out the fuzz. I'm not managing to do anything. Oh, the dark condom frog. Nice. Current mood. Oh, I'm sorry, Astrid. I'm sorry. I get more and more frustrated that, like, how unstandardized technology is. It seems like you could make things a little bit more standardized, even across different brands. But no, it's crazy. It's even to the point where if you're at someone else's house, you can't even operate their TV because, like, my in-laws have 5 different controllers, and I only know what, like, 2 of the controllers do. Holy butts, come on. Come on. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself right now because this is just being awful. I don't know where the stitch is. Holy crap. Red Bull ads, as if I'm a young fraternity. Exactly, that's what I get all the time. It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa right now, but they also get a lot of the parrot ads from Red Bull. And before that was the witch. The witch Red Bull ads. But, I mean, they're not that funny. Oh, and the football stadium ads. They're not that funny. They're just really annoying. And I don't drink Red Bull. I've tried it before, and I can't stand it. You know that new yarn you accidentally bought? The same store started taking blanket and chenille yarn in 7 different colors. Nice! Nice. Watching you struggle getting into this loop makes me feel better about my struggle. Oh, I struggle all the time. There's struggle. There's so much struggle. But I have no fucking clue. I kind of, I'm sorry. I try not to swear on this stream. I am a massive potty mouth in real life. I try to be good on stream. I try not to just flat out drop an F-bomb. Dude, I know the loop is like right here. And all I'm doing is destroying the yarn. Like, I can see where the bump is, too. And it's just... I don't know if I made it too tight or what. What am I using? G-hook? I'm going to use size up. Thank you. I forgot that was there. All right. Let's see if this helps. So, usually I do the opposite. When I'm working with acrylic yarn is when I make a chain for something like this, I'll go down hook size, and that will make the chain look more neat. We'll do the opposite and see if this helps. Good morning, Struggle Bus. Good morning to Heron. We're just starting over again on this arm. I'm done with it. I'm not thrilled. No. Crochet an F-bomb. I knit F-bombs, and I haven't made them in forever, and I need to make them. I need them for my market table. Actually, that'd be a good one for the downtown days. I should make some more of those. It's been a long time, but yes, I used to knit F-bombs. Arame, what does it say if you have a paragraph about the validity of a purchase contract in case of unordered goods? Don't know. I don't know. I say, can you translate that to English? So far above my head. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah. Just rock, paper, scissors, and the winner gets everything. That sounds good. You need F-bombs, you can throw it at your TV. Right, yeah, they're like about this big, and there are crocheted versions and there are knit versions. I had a knit version that I think it was just a free knitted pattern for an F-bomb. Loved it. I need to make them again. They shouldn't be that different to making... Where'd my soot sprites go? Oh, I put them in the basket. Yeah, shouldn't be different to making the soot sprites, which I make a billion of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Oops. Crap. Oh my gosh, guys. Blazing Kitty, you're gonna run. Hope everyone has a well, thank you for coming around, and yeah, I hope your day goes well, and either the Tylenol and ibuprofen works, or hopefully soon you don't even need those and everything feels good again. That would be good. But thanks for hanging out today, Blazing Kitty, and actually, I've been really bad about shout-outs. I apologize. Try to be better about shout-outs, but yeah, Blazing Kitty. Big shout out for Blazing Kitty, if it loads. Maybe my clips aren't even loading now. Huh. We'll figure it out sometime. I don't know why the clip isn't loading. I don't want to throw F-bombs at your TV. You might hit me. Don't hit me with the F-bombs. Don't hit me with the F. Yes, there's been so much frogging on this frog. Petty Pet, you nailed it. this frog arm is just frogging nonstop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Janny, oh, no worries. No worries at all. I definitely said no pressure for any mod anythings, and especially since I know you were working, so extra no pressure for you. Anything that can be done, I super duper appreciate, and if it, you know, if there's no time to do mod things, then I understand also. No worries. For reals. All right. Now we're going to try to slip stitch up the arm. But first I will try to catch up. I need to make an F-bomb and chenille yarn. Ooh. When I was making F-bombs, we didn't have the velvet and chenille yarn. Back in my day, yeah, we didn't have the chenille yarn yet, but that would be a good idea. I don't think I've seen them. I'm sure people have done it, but I haven't seen those. I'm stealing that, I think. I can do that. Should have a rule about what obligations arrive from receiving goods that you have not ordered. Sitting here wondering, what possibility haven't they thought of? All right, you know what? I give up. I'm just going to go into the side. Give up. Just going to slip stitch into the side and not be fancy. The end. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, I missed my treat. Thank you. There is a treat. It was like lost inside the frogs. There's like 3 frog sound alerts and a treat in there. So let me try to make this work, and I'm going to get the treat. Even though I cheated. I was supposed to go into the back bumps of the chain, and nope, that's not happening. Not today. Ta-da! Ta-da! We're going to pretend I followed directions perfectly. That's the party line. Yay! First little hand. All right, treat time. Thank you for my treat. I deserve this treat. Only have 2 left in there. Ah, thank you so much. You found a picture of the froggy hat that you made before you gave it to your friend. Oh, it has a derpy tongue too. I love it. I love it. Yum. Yum. You still have to make one of those frog bucket hats for summer. Man, there are some dolls that I've been eyeballing that were designed by Barry Bernita. Let me see if I can find a picture of them. But yeah, she's been posting a lot of them in her Instagram. And they are friggin' cute. They have all these little animal hats. There we go. Yeah, so they have all these little animal hats. I really want to make these, but I don't want to spend the money on them. I don't know how well they would sell either. And then the third strike against me doing that pattern is I don't have any of the DK weight cotton yarn or the sport weight cotton yarn. Like Rico Rumi and was it the cotton 84 or Rainbow 84 or something. There's a few different yarns that the like super professional people will use. I don't have it. So they would be much larger if I made this with worsted weight yarn. But look at these things. They're so freaking cute. Barry Biernita's the person who designed the little cow that I make. I actually need to make more of those cows because those sold really well over the holidays. Anyway, here's the frog hat that you made me think of when you wanted to make the frog bucket hat. Yeah, I'd like to make one just because they're so freaking cute. I wanna give it a try, but I don't know how they'd sell. They would be much larger. They would look different if I made them with worsted weight yarn. Your friend didn't like the bucket hat, so they asked for a froggy beanie. Gotcha. I don't think I'd wear a bucket hat either. But they're cute. I like watching other people wear cute bucket hats. But Lady B, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? And Madam Shenanigans. My shout out clips may not be working today, but I will attempt shout outs anyway. Ooh, it worked. Very strange. There's the wonderful Lady B. We're sneaking in. You did. You did. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, and 1, 2, 3. My goodness, you get to watch me struggle through these froggy legs. I'm trying to find this like one little stitch bump, and it's pain because it's just fuzz. I'm just working with fuzz. So it's been a struggle today, but welcome in. Welcome to the struggle. Shout out for Madam Shenanigans as well, who does awesome sewing work. And I think you basically exclusively wear what you make, don't you? Like, I think all the outfits I've seen you wear on stream, you're like, yeah, I totally made this. No big deal. It just looks amazing. 2, 3. Yeah, really, really cool work. I still love your little handmade mushrooms that you had around the holidays. They are super cute. Yeah, we are struggling through these frogs just because of the yarn. It is a good pattern. It is adorable, but just the yarn is giving me a hard time today. Brace yourself. That one didn't have a jump scare. I was thinking after we were halfway through the clip, I was like, oh, I should have given a jump scare warning or like a microphone blast warning. Most of Lady B's clips are jump scares with very loud noises. Would you wear a top hat? That would kind of be amazing. I kind of can't say no to a top hat. That actually sounds great. It wouldn't go with anything that I actually wear in real life. Like, I wear jeans and a t-shirt. And a top hat. Yeah, that sounds good. Rain, you posted a YouTube tutorial for a crochet frog bucket hat in Discord. Cool. Cool. Thank you. I will check that out. I used to make these cute little like bucket hat sun hats for my daughter when she was a toddler. They were so cute, and she was so cute. But yeah, she would definitely not wear those anymore. But yeah, we'd waddle around the town, and she'd have her little crocheted sun hat on, and it was adorable. Madam, you got a job this week, so you're trying to rethink of how you do things when you're not working. You miss Twitch. Twitch misses you, Madam Shenanigans. We miss you. But congratulations on the job. I hope it's something that you enjoy. I hope it's something you enjoy too. A top hat would go with everything. Maybe. I think I'd have to try it out. Find out. 3, 4. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1, 2, 3. Lady, you have a big head, so it'd have to be a big top hat. I see. You sent a Discord pic of your froggy cat. You're proud of it. Oh, okay. I will try to get to the end of this, and we'll go check out Discord. I realize I have not checked out Discord today. 3. I did not think I would have so much problems with these legs. And again, it's the yarn. There is absolutely no problem with the pattern. It is 100% the yarn and my brain together. Lady B, how many leprechauns did you catch? 0! Although she admitted she'd never caught one before, so she wasn't really expecting to catch one, but she was still hoping. So yeah, she set 3 leprechaun traps, and she had some like fake plastic gold coins that she put in 2 of them. One of them was just totally empty, so I didn't even touch that. I'm like, you don't put bait in the trap. No one cares about that trap. So yeah, the other 2, I took all the gold out of one, and then made it look like he took the gold out, but like triggered the trap but got away, because that one wasn't very well built, honestly. And if there was a leprechaun, he could have totally gotten out of that door if he triggered the trap. So that's what happened. And then he took the gold over to the other trap. He tried to do the other trap. He tried to get the coins from that trap. And so I like tried to set up like a little narrative, and she actually followed the narrative. It was pretty funny. So I kind of moved the coins inside the trap. I made it look like he was starting to pull the coins out, and then like he and the coin got caught in the door as the trap clicked closed. So I took some of my green yarn and I brushed it out so it looked like fiber, fur, hair, something. Like she didn't quite know what it was, if it was something from his jacket or if it was his green hair. I thought about using orange for hair, but whatever. She's 10. So yeah, I put like the tuft of yarn and one of the gold coins in the door, and then I had like one of the signs fall over on his other gold coins that he stole. Anyway, yeah, she like tracked like his progress throughout the house, and she did a pretty good job. My husband told me when I told him everything that I did, he's like, she's not going to understand any of that. She's just going to know that the gold was moved. I'm like, no, she'll get it. She got it. Good job, Mama. Well, apparently, though, I missed the memo because other kids were talking about what happened with their leprechaun traps. And apparently what you're supposed to do with the leprechaun trap is you're just supposed to, like, mess up the house. You trip the trap to make it look like he almost got trapped but got away. And then you're supposed to, like, make a weird mess in the house. Like, put chairs upside down or, like, you know, make the house topsy-turvy or something to show that he got angry that you tried to trap him. No one told me that. I mean, I don't want to mess up my house anyway. I'm going to be the one cleaning it up. I don't want to mess it up. That's what I'm afraid of, Lady B. But again, my kiddo is 10. I'm hoping we're not doing this much longer. Maybe next year. I don't know. I still don't know why this is the thing. It doesn't make any sense to me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And I'm sorry, Madam Shenanigans. So far, the first day was fun. It's 3 hours morning and 2 hours evening every single day. Oh. What is the job? What's the position? If I can ask, because that's different. 3 hours in the morning, and then you have the day, and then you go back. Three. PA to someone with a mobility issue. Gotcha. Okay. Come on, yarn. think this would be much easier to do in the chenille rather than the velvet. Because the texture, but also the shine of the velvet yarn really makes it hard for my eyes to pick out individual stitches. But yeah, when I get my chenille yarn, I'm totally doing a frog in the green chenille that I bought. Today was painting nails and hair washing, so fun girly activities. Nice! Nice, nice. Dan, good morning. Hey, Dan, welcome in. Oh, I see you further up there. I'm sorry, I missed that. Thank you for poking me again. I'm being thrown for a loop by these little froggy arms. So the day was going well until I had to do these arms. But Dan, welcome in. How are you doing? How was the weekend? Oh yeah, you missed all the struggle. My first froggy arm was not a good time. I'm kind of cheating on the rest of these because I gave up. I gave up and cheated. Come on. There. Okay. Now assembly. Oh, Astrid, you're still battling with the TV. I'm sorry. At some point, we need to get ourselves a new TV. We have a TV from 2010, I think. We've had our TV for 13 years, but because it's a smart TV, it goes obsolete. So like certain things don't work on it. And it was never like a really fancy smart TV. It was never anything super, super major. But yeah, there's certain things that have become obsolete and don't work and pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. All right, let's see. We are going between rows 8 and 9 for the arms, a couple rows under the cheek detail. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 there. Not so smart TV. Yes, that is my TV. My TV is a not so smart TV. Gosh, you can't type anymore. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. I try to be good. I try to like proofread what I send before I send it because I always have at least one typo somewhere. Weekend was okay, I guess. Didn't sleep well last night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Yay! You're sewing so your keyboard is skewy. What are you working on? What is the project? Panda Monkey, you took some time off work in the morning Friday. Felt guilty, you went in the afternoon. So now you have to make up the time you missed. Ah, bummer, I'm sorry. And Madam Shenanigans, you're making a book box cover for your monk brother-in-law? What? What? Panda Monkey, you're so tired though. I'm sorry. I feel like March is disappearing, man. I'm starting to set up my next visit to my grandpa in New York State, and I think that's going to be the last week of March. But yeah, just time is disappearing so fast. It's crazy. As long as the weather holds, I think I'm going to probably, actually it's next week already, isn't it? Yeah, so I might be missing one of my streams next week. But I have to look at the weather. I have to see Have to see what the plans are. You read right. Okay. Monk brother-in-law, like D&D monk, or like an actual monk, priest, cleric person. How am I coping with all the snow? The snow, I don't know, probably just over a foot of it has melted / evaporated. So I like that. That's nice. I appreciate it very much. There's still a lot of cleanup to do, which is really hard to do while the snow is here, because the snow will kind of melt during the day when the sun is on it, and then it will refreeze at night. So all the limbs that came down in the storm are kind of like half frozen into the snow. And there's not really a good time to get them free. We have to wait for more melting before any of the limbs come up from the ground. San Franciscan monk. Cool, okay. Your mother-in-law has requested you make a box for a spiral-bound book, and it wasn't as simple as it sounded. Interesting. Oh, and we were going to go to Discord. I'm so sorry. Astrid, I just saw you mention Discord, and I know I said when I was done making that 4th arm I was going to go to Discord, and I did not do it. Sorry. Let's see. You saw the photos in Discord. More snow than you've ever seen. It was something. It was something. All right. Over to Discord. Panda Monkey's froggy hat. I love that he has a tongue, too. Yes, and the eyes, constant vigilance. I agree. That is a good thing. I like him. He is cute. So this is the froggy hat that Panda Monkey made for their friend. I love it. And again, I love the fact that he has his little tongue sticking out too. That just makes it perfect. That's the perfect finishing touch. Edge the Sketch went to like a yarn bombing event and was yarn bombing an actual person. So I think they said, yeah, 4 hours of work and over 7 skeins of yarn is what's in here. So they had like this model guy that they got to yarn bomb, and the person was wearing a full body suit, and you could just put whatever on whatever, apparently. So I guess Edge had made a bunch of flats, so you know, like the long thing hanging down, kind of like the scarf. A bunch of the flat stuff was pre-made, I think, and then had to start connecting things by doing chains to connect pieces. But that sounds so fun. Like, I miss the yarn bombing that would happen in Durham, New Hampshire. I would go to Durham a lot, which was a university town, and every spring they would yarn bomb Main Street. I never got in on that. I don't know what organization did. I don't know if it was like a little knitting group that just decided they were going to do it. I don't know if it was a student organization that crocheted and knitted and decided to yarn bomb. But yeah, every spring it'd be yarn bombed, and it was so cool. Like all the bike racks and the lamp posts, certain stores. I think the stores were allowed to opt in. I don't think you were allowed to touch the storefronts unless the store said it was okay, I think. Yeah, but that was really cool. Rosemary Rain worked out their first pattern, and it's a little watermelon purse. It's really cute. It's really, really cute. It's a Ribbler pattern. It's cute. And Lady B's latest piece. Nice. Lady B, if you are still lurking around here, what are you pouring on top of it? Or is it a surprise? Or is this the piece? Because as we've said before, Lady B's background paintings are like basically complete paintings in their own right. So this could be a complete piece, or are you going to pour something over it? But it looks really cool. I love the marbling in the hair. That's not a pour, is it? Like, it doesn't look as liquid as your pores usually do, but you do have the textures in the hair. It is a pour? Is a finished pour? Because like, I feel like I still see the canvas behind the hair, and usually when you pour, everything's glossy. The hair is the pour. Okay, that's what I was starting to look in and see, is the textures are in the hair. Nice. That's awesome. I love that idea. That's really pretty. Yeah, again, your background pieces still are like complete paintings in their own right. And yep, we showed last time Kim's monkey. We had the face posted last time, and Kim finished the monkey with the chenille yarn, which I'm jealous of. I want my chenille yarn. I'll have it soon. But yeah, nice. And in patterns, Rain said, there we go. There is Rain's frog bucket hat. That's really cute. A little frog bucket thing. And I put the whale from last week. I think it was last Monday we did the whale. So the whale pattern's in patterns also, but that frog bucket hat is cute. I might have to make some. I have to make some more kid hats, like fun kid hats, and that would be a good one. Panda Monkey, you're gonna go. Your internet won't let you watch the stream. Okay, all right. Well, your hat's super, super cute. Oops, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing this. Your hat's super cute. Thank you for sharing it. I do love the little tongue sticking out. All right, you have a good day. Lady B, on that one, the pour came first. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it looked different from the other ones, but then once I really looked at the hair, I could see that like the texture and like the almost bubbles. They're not bubbles, but you know, like the way the alcohol has that like bubble oil effect. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I started seeing that texture in the hair, and I was like, wait a minute. That's awesome, though. All right, what am I doing for the legs? For the legs, between row 18 and 19 at the bottom corners in the last round. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So basically right in there. All right, there's one leg. We got that in there pretty good. One last leg, and then we sew up the butt, and we're all set. No, Froggy does not have wires. The arms are just a chain and slip stitches to make the arms. Oh, speaking of which, oh sis, if you're still around and lurky, I got some aluminum crafting wire, and that's what I'm going to try for the spider's legs, so I don't break my fingers. And actually, it's like here in my palm is where the pliers that I use to cut the wire. It like hits here. It hits a nerve, and it makes my pinky finger go numb. I know, it's not good, so we're gonna try this. Hopefully it's not too malleable, but I mean, we'll see. It'll give it some structure. Maybe it's exactly what they need. So yeah, it's you know, pretty fluid. I think that could be awesome for the spider legs. So the next spider I make, we're going to use that for the legs and see how that goes. The wire should be much easier on your hands. It definitely will be. It definitely will be. So thank you again for the advice and for the link. And where do I want this? Yeah, I will be using that for my next spider legs. Mrs. Keys, good morning. How are the things? How do you do? We are finishing up this froggy. Oh, what time is it? 10:30. We can at least start another frog. I need to make sure I don't stay on until like afternoon like I did last time. Whoops. But we have time to start another frog. What color do you think we should do? This also, since I haven't popped this in here lately, is a free pattern. It was designed by Bomber Crafts, who is an amazing Twitch streamer. So in there I have the Ravelry link to the free pattern. I also have the link to Bomber Crafts' channel. If you give Bomber Crafts a follow. They aren't streaming as much right now because they've been doing a lot of studying, university work. There's been a lot going on, but they should be coming back, or they will be coming back. Would it really be so terrible to stay on till 8 p.m.? Yes! Yes! I need to see what the wind is like today. The wind has been stupid lately. Stupid wind. Anyway, yeah, I need to get out and do running stuff and all the things. Man, I got to be like a creeper when I went for my run on... Did I go out on Thursday? I don't think I went out on Thursday. I think it was Saturday that I went out. Anyway, I got to see all the limbs that were down all up and down the street. Some people's houses just got smashed by dropping limbs. It's a mess out there. Running stream! I'd be... Man, you guys would be so disappointed in me. We have so many hills around here, and then all up and down the hill, all you would hear is me dying. Dying and trying to breathe. Much disappoint. Oh, Mrs. Keys, you're about to work on a doily. Nice. I need to do more of the sunflower type doily things that I make into wall hangings. I think I'd like to have a few of those for the Mother's Day market. But I have one on hand. It doesn't have its vine. I know sunflowers don't have vines, but it doesn't have its vine and its leaf yet. But I'd like to have 3 of them, I think, so I need to make 2 more. Oh my goodness, look at his tummy! This is for a photographer you work with, so it's in, worsted weight yarn. I see. Running uphill easier than getting into back loops. Yes, potentially. Before the stream, I would not have agreed with that, but now, like, yeah, no, that does sound better. Better, yes. Back loops in this yarn? Bad time. Wait, did anyone say what color we should do? No one said. What color should we do? We have... we have, well, we have green, like this green, but it's kind of a darker green, so it's not like a cute froggy green. We have pink. We have the purple that's here in the cheek. We have a plum color here.
Hold on to your butts.
Butt squish. Butt squish! We sewed up his butt. Everything's nice and tucked away now, little frog. Give it a butt. No. No. What did Kit send you? Give it a butt. Butt squish. Hey, Mira Stepper, welcome in. How are you doing? How are the things? Corn mussels, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mushy, tushy, plushy. Yes. I still need to take those photos for Kofi. Dang it. It's always the photos. All right, I'm going to try. There we go. Let's see if this doesn't go in. I'm just cutting it because I am not struggling anymore with this yarn today. Usually I don't have a hard time with this yarn. All right, he just needs his little mouth and we're done. We're done. Look at him. Put you back up there. I forgot to tell you, we started making a knife wielding penis with red Bernat velvet yarn. Was the other one Bernat blanket also, or was that a smaller? That was Bernat blanket, right? Yeah, so it'll be the same size, just red. Nice. Oh, migraine. I'm sorry, Mirror. I'm sorry. Oh, Mirror.